Here's where we are in the process. You have filled out a lot of forms, learned more by talking to me, and have given us a lot of blood. Next, your transplant team will ask questions to find out about your physical health, but they will also ask about other areas of your life too, to make sure that you have people in your life who could help take care of you after the transplant surgery, your living situation and finances will be stable while you recover, and that you are in a good place with your mental health. They will also have you do some medical tests to check things like your blood pressure and your heart health. Overall, the evaluation process will take a few months up to a year.
Do potential donors go through the exact same process?
The donor evaluation experience is very similar. You'll answer many of the same types of questions and go through medical and psychological tests to make sure you are healthy enough to donate and have the resources to recover. It often lasts a shorter amount of time, only weeks or a few months if the donor is very healthy.
What about after the evaluation?
If all of these tests show that you both are healthy enough for surgery and match, the transplant center can schedule you for surgery. If you two are healthy but don't match, you could choose to enroll in a paired donation program. If you decide to do this, we would enter your medical data, including both of your blood types, into a confidential database that's run by the Kidney Paired Donation Program. Every month, we would do a computerized matching run to try to match many people in the database to others interested in living donation. If you are matched, we would notify you immediately.
How does the computer match me with the best kidney? Is it the same thing as comparing how well Raina and I match directly?
Hi, Tracy. Can I help explain this one in detail?
Oh, hi, Sasha. Sasha is one of our transplant doctors. Please, go ahead.
That's a great question and goes back to the blood that you gave us when you first came in. When we have a donor and a recipient, we have to look at a few things to make sure that the transplant will work and the body will accept the new kidney. We use tissue typing and cross-match tests to look at three things: blood type, HLA antibodies, and eplet matches. Let's break down each one. First, we look at what blood type each of you are. There are 4 blood types, and every human is one of these types. The 4 blood types are type O, A, B, and AB.
The recipient and donor must have blood types that are compatible. For example, someone with type O blood can only receive a kidney from someone who also has type O blood, while someone with type AB blood can receive a kidney from people with all the other blood types.
Second, we use tissue typing to look for HLA antibodies. You can't see HLA antibodies, but they're proteins in your blood that help protect your body. The recipient may have HLA antibodies that view the transplanted kidney as something that doesn't belong and tell the body to reject it. So if a recipient has high levels of certain HLA antibodies, their body will attack the transplanted kidney as something that is foreign. You might hear doctors talk about cross-match. A positive cross-match means antibodies present in the blood won't allow that transplant to work, and the recipient and donor are incompatible. A negative cross-match means that the donor and recipient are compatible. That means there's a much, much better chance the transplant will work and last a long time.
Well, that's confusing.
It is. You'll have to remember that when it comes to cross-matching, a negative cross-match is actually a good thing. Finally, for some kidney pair donation programs, they will look at smaller pieces of the HLA antibodies called eplets to assess the quality of the match further. The goal of all of these tests is to make sure that the kidney will not reject at the start and to determine the best match to last the longest amount of time.
With the Kidney Paired Donation Computer Matching Program, the system searches all the possible combinations of donors and recipients by blood type and antibody matches and identifies compatible donors. And don't worry, when you get matches, your transplant team also will review them carefully to help you identify the best available donor for you.
Sometimes, even donors and recipients who match each other decide to join kidney pair donation programs.
Why would they do that when they could just donate to each other?
Donors and recipients who match may join a kidney pair donation program to find a better quality of match, find a younger donor, or because they want to help multiple people with their donation.
Why are these better?
A better quality of kidney match and a younger donor both can help the kidney transplant last longer and make it easier for the recipient's body to accept the new kidney. Sometimes the recipient also can take less rejection medicine if the match is better.
With pair donations that happen in different locations and with different pairs of people, how do they coordinate what is happening?
Transplant coordinators at different transplant centers communicate with each other to make sure that everyone is ready for surgery and to schedule the surgeries on the right dates to complete the entire swap or chain. Sometimes additional testing for donors and recipients is necessary before the scheduled surgery date.
Is this the same thing that will happen if Raina donates to me directly?
The day of surgery, you would both begin surgery at the same time. The surgery will be similar to what I described before. You'll both be given anesthesia, and the surgeries will take 3 to 5 hours. The kidney from Raina would be taken out and placed into Alfonso. Both of you will have tubes to help drain and measure urine to track how much urine is being produced and make sure everything is working well.
So it sounds like if we are both healthy and Raina is eligible to donate, then the difference is really that we either have our surgeries on the same day here or have them on different days.
That's right. And if you participated in a paired donation program, you wouldn't get a kidney from Raina. Someone else in the swap or chain would.
Yes, I understand that. After getting the surgery, how long should we expect to stay in the hospital?
After my transplant surgery, I stayed in the hospital to recover for 3 days. But it can be different for different people and their situations.
Things that may make it take longer are if the kidney was shipped and took some time to start working. Donors usually go home more quickly, generally in 1 or 2 days.
That's great. Is there anything else we need to discuss?
Nothing today, but you both still have to make 2 important decisions. Whether transplant and living donation are right for each of you. That isn't something for you to do right now, though. Take some time to talk with the people that are important to you in your lives.
Why can't we get our blood test results about matching back together?
This is all private medical information. Sometimes decisions aren't easy, and it's important that these decisions be made individually, without the influence of each other. We want to give you each a safe place to ask any questions you have, and enough time to choose what is best for you. Raina will be working with an independent donor advocate, and you will be working with your transplant coordinator. They will be keeping the individual health and well-being of each of you as their number one concern.
I guess we can look out for some phone calls soon. Thanks.
It was great meeting you both, and I hope I'll see you again.